let's get started with the topic. The topic actually is related to shopping. So,
Yeah,
where do you stand in shopping? Do you like to shop outside or you like to shop online? What kind of shopping do you love?
I like shopping offline basically. I do love to go uh,
Mm-hmm.
shopping centers, shopping
Okay.
malls, and
Okay.
as far as my opinion regarding this shopping is concerned, I would
Mm-hmm.
always prefer to go to the shopping mall or that particular
You love offline
brand.
shopping more.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that
Okay.
because once
Mm-hmm.
you take the clothes in your hand, you
Yeah, you
came to
can
know
feel
what
it.
is the quality of that particular. You feel it.
Yeah, this is why what my mother also tells me time and again. Although I am completely against the point of offline shopping, at least right now because COVID is there and I'm really afraid of it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is why I prefer to shop online, and we are compelled to do it actually.
Okay.
But my mother
Right.
always says it that you cannot judge the quality online because you cannot touch it like this. So I always tease her by
Right.
doing this. Okay, so
Right.
getting to know more about it, just tell me, what do you like to shop more regularly? Do you like to shop more clothes, or you like to shop more gadgets? Like I am a gadget freak. I like to buy new gadgets, whatever come into the market. So what kind of shopping do you like the most?
I'll say I would say that I'm kind of guy who always prefers. Uh, I think I'm the kind of guy who
Hmm.
purchases. I'll say everything in a
Okay.
decent amount. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you
Likewise,
plan things and then purchase it.
right,
Hmm.
right. Yeah.
Hmm. Go
Likewise,
ahead. Go ahead.
I'll say I can buy a smartphone if required.
Yeah.
I can go for a laptop if required.
Okay.
In case of clothes,
Hmm.
I would say if I'm a kind of window shopper. What do you say?
Okay. So you like to
Yeah,
window shop. Yeah, yeah, that is true. That
yeah,
is true. Like when we want to try a lot of things, when we look at things outside and then we, make our mind. And usually, when you say window shopping, it actually does not mean that you're buying anything. You just like to test things more. So that is a
right,
good
right.
thing. Like even I don't like to do that more actually, but sometimes when I talk about gadgets, then I like to window shop. I do it a lot.
Okay.
Like I visit gadget stores and I like to test their products. I would like to have an in-hand experience. Only then I would want to buy any product, right? So
But
gadgets, I do.
sometimes
Mhm.
sometimes it is hard to just go inside that particular
Yeah,
store and just explore all those
yeah.
gadgets, and the guy who
Don't
is
buy anything.
that project, the guy who is selling the project, he will always insist to buy this
Yeah,
right
yeah,
right away.
yeah. Right away.
Then
Actually,
that
mhm,
particular moment, we are
mhm.
actually unable to
I
uh,
know. It's not a
yeah.
small decision to make, right? You cannot make up
No,
your
no,
mind
not
then and
only
there.
decision, not only
Hmm.
decision. One more thing I'll say, uh, the
Hmm.
the the store guy, who he will
Hmm.
always prefer, he will always
Yeah,
insist that
yeah.
you should buy right now, because
Actually.
his intention are very clear. He has
Mm.
opened his shop to sell the
Yeah,
item. Or our intention
actually.
is something else. We want to explore the things.
Mm. Hmm.
uh, we have not gone there that we have
Yeah,
not gone there to buy that product. We have
yeah,
gone to
yeah.
explore.
Explore.
If at all
Hmm.
it is good, or
Yeah, yeah.
pocket is
Convincing.
allowing us to buy it,
Hmm.
then only we can go for it. But
Actually,
sometimes it is very hard to say no to
yeah.
them.
So I have devised a strategy for that. Whenever I go to a
Okay.
product shop or a gadget shop, and they look at you with that eye, right? Please buy it, please buy it. Some that eye is there, and that is a very insisting eye. So I always go inside and tell them that, see, I'm not here to buy anything. I had to spend some time somewhere, so I don't find a better shop than a gadget shop. I Whatever I can contribute right now is that I can build up some crowd over here. If I get in, I would just fill in some part of your store,
Space.
and I would just explore
You're right,
something.
right,
So
right, right.
if they feel like, if they say yes, okay, then I enter. Otherwise, if they don't look really convincing or convinced, so I just come out of the store and I say, okay, no problem. I know that you just want someone to buy things. No problem. I am not in a mood to buy right now. But yeah, you can make up your
Okay.
mind like that only when you explore something. Sometimes, The
Right.
decision becomes really impulsive also.
Right.
For example, if I see a MacBook Air
Right.
right now, I'm after that I want to buy it, so I'm just planning to do it really soon. So I was just looking for the
Okay.
kinds of discounts that
Okay.
I can get. So I whenever I get into some Apple store, I get mad. So I go crazy because the kind of products they have, it's amazing. So I like to have
Right.
that hands-on experience, and yeah, these products are commendable, overpriced sometimes, but commendable
Yeah.
products. Okay,
Right.
so in terms of fashion, in terms of clothing, what is your choice? What is your go-to clothes? Or are you a person who's always into t-shirt and lower, like I am? I don't like to buy clothes at all, so I don't spend even a penny on that. My mother gifts me sometimes, my father gifts me sometimes, so I manage that way
Okay.
because I think buying clothes is a waste of money, so I just waste all my money on gadgets. You tell me,
Okay.
what kind of things do you like to buy in clothes?
I would. I usually purchase jeans, t-shirts, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'll say
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, shirts and all. Nothing
Okay, okay.
special. It is just a
Mm-hmm.
casual
Okay.
thing.
So if you have to change your wardrobe completely, Nageshwar, okay, so if you have to try to change your wardrobe completely, like if you have to add on some good things, like if you have to remove jeans completely from your wardrobe, what would you
Okay.
replace it with? Which you have never worn, and something that you can even wear to your office.
Um, Sorry. One. Can you repeat once more?
Yeah, I'm asking, for example, if you have to change your wardrobe, your clothing sense, whatever
Okay.
things you
Right.
buy to
Right.
wear,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
So if you have to change it completely, for
Okay.
example, if you have to eliminate jeans from your dressing style or dress code, so what would you replace it with? I want to ask that.
Okay. I'll replace my jeans with the. I'll say lower.
Lower.
Lowest.
Okay. Can you wear
Yeah.
it to office?
No, not at all. But at all, it is possible. Then I would always
Yeah.
prefer
You would
lowest
you would want to go for
because
that.
it.
It's very comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even I want a world wherein every formal job can be done in some shorts. I love shorts. I love wearing shorts, but you cannot wear it to your work. Whenever I have to
But
go to some
but in
college, yeah.
but in that case, you need to join Google also.
That is true. But
Because
this remote working
they
has made
allow.
it possible.
Yeah, this remote is made this possible. But if at all
Yeah, you know.
you got the chance to
Hmm.
join Google, then
Yeah,
they allow their staff to come in thoughts and
yeah. Actually, you can wear anything
yeah,
to work. That is
anyway.
what their
Yes,
ideology is, and which is good also.
right,
They can
right.
actually afford it. They can afford such things to do because they are a prosperous company, but
Yeah,
they won't allow everyone, right? Not every company can
right,
allow that
right,
actually. Okay.
right.
So speaking about your life in Delhi, for how long have you been in Delhi, and how is life going?
I think I have been to Delhi since
In
2014 or 15.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Your voice cracked.
I'm living in Delhi for 6 to 7 years.
Okay. I have
Yeah.
been living in Delhi for the last 6 to 7 years. Okay.
For the last 6 to 7
Yeah.
years.
So,
Right.
for example, if I have to make you understand the difference between since and for, are you known to
Right.
that fact? What's the difference between
Right.
since
Right.
and for? Okay.
For is basically used for a period of time,
Good. Good.
isn't it?
And
Right? And
mhm.
since is basically a fixed date or
Yeah.
some
Yeah. Some fixed time,
from
precise time. For
fixed time.
example, if you want to say, I have been living in New Delhi since 1975, for example, right?
Right.
Since
Right. Right.
1975.
Right.
But if you want to say a period of time, you would say, I've been living in Delhi since last, or you'll say, I've been living in Delhi for last 25, 30 years or whatever is the time period.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this is the
Right.
usage of since and for. I just wanted to make it clear. Okay,
Right.
elections around the corner, and I am really in love with politics in India because I like to follow all that stuff. Like in UP, actually,
Okay.
it's burning right now, and people are
Right.
talking everywhere about it. I think now
Right.
your state CM, Delhi CM, is
Right.
also getting into this
Right.
fight,
Right.
and let's see what turns out. I don't think he has a chance in UP this time, but Punjab seems to be really bright for Kejriwal because he has done a commendable
Right.
job in New Delhi. What do you think about his work in New Delhi?
I think Aam Aadmi Party government has done so many things for Delhi. As far as
Mm-hmm.
their, I think their education policy, basically their
Mm-hmm.
work in education field is really commendable. They
Yeah,
have worked
actually.
so good for
Mm-hmm.
their teachers and
Even
for
government
the
schools.
yeah, government,
Mm-hmm.
basically for government schools. I'll say the,
Mm-hmm.
for their teachers as well as
Mm-hmm.
students, they have done so many things. That
Yeah.
infrastructure as well as training, as far as teachers
Mm-hmm.
training,
Mm-hmm.
they have taken their teachers to some other country, Nigeria. Sorry,
Yeah, yeah, they
Nigerian.
did that. Uh, I'm not sure about the country actually,
No,
but yeah, they took
I'll
them somewhere in a foreign country. Yeah.
somewhere Netherlands or so. So I don't know. Actually I
Okay.
can't recollect
Finland.
that particular Finland. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
because they have a good
Perhaps,
education system. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have tried their level best to uplift the
Mm-hmm.
education system in Delhi.
Okay.
Or
So do you think all the changes that they have made has it been visible on the ground level? Do you experience any change in your daily life?
surely education is a
Mm-hmm.
one that I would say 100%
Mm-hmm.
is visible.
Okay.
Moreover, electricity. I'll surely with my this sentence, the Delhi people will surely uh,
Agree.
uh, no agree with this
Mm-hmm.
statement that their electricity bills
Mm-hmm.
are really, matlab, I'll say
Reduced.
uh, reduced.
Okay.
And yeah, they have done
Mm-hmm.
good things. I think this is a I would say
Mm-hmm.
they have started good politics in Delhi or in
Very
India.
positive looking politics. I think
Yeah,
that is
positive. Yes,
the right word for it, right? So very positive
yeah,
politics they are doing in Delhi at least. I'm not sure
at least.
about other states, but yeah, since the last 5 years, I have seen a good difference in the Aam Aadmi Party politics, that they have not talked about negatives at all. That they have just been
Right,
positive about everything that they're doing, and that is why they have seen good results in the last elections in Punjab also. But it
right.
backfired because Aam Aadmi Party's CM Arvind Kejriwal was trying to give up his CM-ship in Delhi. Right, he was trying to do that,
Right,
I think, and then
right,
that is why
right.
he failed. I think that was the reason. But this time, the CM candidate of Punjab, I don't think he's convincing at all, because he has a lot more.
I'm agree with you. That it is not convincing the
Mm-hmm.
at all. But let us see what happens.
Yeah,
Politics
yeah.
is,
Let's
yeah,
see,
it's
because
all,
it's unpredictable, completely unpredictable. You
yeah,
cannot predict anything. Like right now in
yeah,
UP, it's a very tough fight, right? And since the time that Swami
yeah.
Prasad Maurya has changed his party now, so it has become even more difficult for BJP. So, what is your take
Right.
about it? If you want to say something.
I'll say that everything was
Hmm.
going very well for the BJP government,
Yeah.
but all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden this mm, changes from this change from BJP to SP
Mm-hmm.
by
Mm-hmm.
Swami Prasad Maurya ji, it was
Mm-hmm.
really a good damage.
Moving change.
I'll say,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Moving
good
change.
damage to BJP. Yeah, moving thing.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, before a few weeks, we could predict that
Yeah,
BJP is going to win this election, but right now
actually.
it is like
Mm-hmm. It's
tough,
a tough
tough,
fight now.
tough
Yeah,
fight
it's
now.
getting tougher for them. I am not
Yeah,
very sure about it, but today actually Sadhna Yadav from the Mulayam Singh Yadav family has joined BJP again.
yeah, right.
So
Joined BJP.
yeah, yeah. So they are also trying everything right now. Let's see.
I,
Okay.
yeah,
Hmm. Please go ahead. Go
yes.
ahead. Go ahead. You were saying
Please
something.
go ahead. Nothing, nothing. It was just
Okay.
politics. Nothing.
I was just saying
Yeah,
that the
please.
session is about to end anytime. So the feedback is that
Right.
just try to be relaxed while you're speaking. Okay. I
Okay, okay.
have I have some things that I can speak about grammar, but I think before everything you should try to just open up. Okay. Just
Okay,
don't worry
okay.
what the other person is going to think about, because that is what you're here for, right? So if you
Right,
don't
right.
enjoy this process of learning, see, you're going to learn in any way. It might take a lot of time. It might take lesser time. It completely
Right.
depends upon how you spend the entire day. So change your environment also, right? Change it with
Okay.
English.